Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the lesson 5. Today, Tuesday, the second day of the week, and we are going to make the last lesson of the unit with classwork. The next lesson, the lesson 6, is not going to have classwork. Only this lesson, and with this lesson, in here we have 55 points because this lesson cost the last 11. So let's go and pay attention. The topic of today is very interesting. Molecules on the move. Molecules on the move. Molecules on the move. So we're going to start the lesson, and it's why does boiling water turn into steam? Stem, sorry. What does boiling water turn into stem? Stem. What does mean stem? Is vapor, right? When the water is boiling is when the water is hot. Let's make some pasta. First, you fill a pot with water on a place it on the stove. Okay, what is a pot and what is a stove? Okay, we're going to see some words. Jiggle. I'm going to put the meaning in Spanish because it's very fun. Sangoloteo. This is the meaning of jiggle. Sangoloteo. This is the only word that I'm going to put in Spanish because you have to understand what this means. It's not jingle, like jingle bell, right? It's jiggle. So stop, do you know what does mean stop, right? It's the machine that helps you in the kitchen. Lead, lead is this thing that we use in the pot. And the pot is the other part. The other part is the pot, right? The part that is in here, when we put inside, is the pot. Okay, so the reading says, let's make some pasta. First, you fill a pot with water and place it on the stove with an adult's help, obviously, right? Of course. Then you turn on the heat of the stove, right? Of the fire. The water waits calmly and quietly, for the temperature to build, right? Before long, through the water starts bubbling, splashing, or jumping all about. Steam rises off the top. What changed? Inside everything, even solid things like rocks, atoms and molecules are on the move. They fly around, bumping into one another. When you add heat, the atoms and molecules become more active. Active. They pick up speed and knock into each other with more strength. That means strong, right? Boiling water gives you a great view of molecules on the move. How can we see this? When we put water, this thing is going to move along the vapor, or the stem is going to move this. Have you seen that? It's super interesting. This vapor is moving, but the things that are making this lid is moving, or making move the lid, is the the molecule on the move. This is the real meaning of the lid, right? When a substance loses heat, when we don't have fire, or when something is not hot, the opposite happens. Atoms and molecules slow down. They never stop moving completely through, even inside a block of ice. Water molecules are slowly drifting around. Drifting is like when something slides, like Fast and Furious drift, right? Molecules in boiling water are moving with so much energy that they need more space. Some of them begin to leave the pot and float away. The stem rising above the pot is water molecules that have broken away from the liquid. Now, put a lid on the pot and watch what happens. The lid will bounce, jiggle. It's true. If you see this, and you put water with the heat of the stove, you're going to see that the lid will bounce, right? Will bounce like basketball and jiggle and even lift up a bit. Yes, it's true, a little bit. It's lifting, right? all the molecules that were able to drift away as STEM are now trapped inside the pot. Locking them up creates enough pressure. Repeat after me. Pressure. It's making enough pressure to move the lead. Humans beings learned a long time ago that trapped stem could be used as a power source. The pressure moves the parts inside engines. Before oil became popular, steam power moved ships, trains, and even some of the first cars. Right in the beginning of the history, the first cars was moving by vapor, the trains too, right? So, this is the way. The other paragraph says, today, steam power is still used to create electricity. It's true. Look at the picture. With electricity, we can create it. Or are you using for create electricity? Créanlo o no, it's true. This is the way. This is one of the sources of energy, the sources of the planet. We can produce electricity from the water. We can have electricity from the wind. We can have electricity from the vapor. We can have electricity from the sun. And we can store this energy in batteries, as Alessandro Volta did it in the last lesson, in 150 years ago, right? Inside nuclear power plants, the nuclear power plants, look at this picture, it's a nuclear power plant. In Honduras we don't have, in Central America either, and in America, I don't think so, maybe Venezuela, and I don't know if United States, I don't know, I'm not sure. But this is only in Korea, or Japan, or maybe Russia, in other continents. So, inside nuclear power plants, heat from radiation boils water. Yeah, but super huge, right? The pressure from stem is then used to power engines and create electricity. Oh my God! The same way of the vapor or stem move the lid of the pot, como el vapor mueve la tapadera de una olla, this is the way that the nuclear plants produce electricity. Oh my God, it's awesome. It's an invention. Let's go to the classwork and make the questions. Super easy. Circle the letter of the best answer to each question below. Number 1, STEM is option A, B, C, or D. A liquid that has changed into a solid? I don't think so. Water that has changed into gas? Maybe. Made of molecules of water? Both B and C. I think it's the B, right? Number 2, creates pressure. Boiling water creates pressure. Putting a lid on the pot of boiling water creates pressure. Stem creates pressure. Melting ice creates pressure. Can be stem, right? Atoms and molecules move in hot substances, frozen substances, liquid substances, all of the above? All of the above, right? It's true. The molecules move around. Doesn't matter when the matter change. Write your answers on the lines below. Number 1. Number 4. List 3 states of matter. Gas, liquid, solid. Obviously, right? You have to know it like your name. When you lift the lid of a pot of boiling water, there will be drops of liquid clinging to the inside of it. Where do you think this water came from? This is the question number 5. Your opinion has to be, or your answer has to be, about the experiment that you can make in your house if you want, with supervision of your parents, obviously, with a editor. Huh? The answer is that the boiling water, we have drops because the water convert in vapor or steam, and then after this, when it's cold, it's not anymore hot, convert in water again, like drops. For the reason when you lift the lid of the pot, you see it like little drops on it. So this is the answer. It's a conversion of states of matter, liquid, gas, and solid. So the liquid pass to gas, and then gas pass to liquid. Everything is about this, about the fire. The fire or the heat make the matter to change in different ways. Right? The last one you're not going to make it. Okay? Don't worry. Okay, bye bye. Have a nice day. I love you. I miss you. You're special. Do your classwork.